Happy New Year. New year, new decade, new adventures. Good to be back on the boat. It's the 1st of January and we had to be out of the marina berth I was in. I've been down in Melbourne, visited the family for Christmas. It was good. Haven't put any videos together for a while, but I'm back on the boat again. I've got to say, it was really good catching up with the family for Christmas and a lot of friends too, but it's good to be back on the water again. Really warm weather up here in Queensland, and I'm going to take the boat down to the Tweed River probably tomorrow. We're just heading out onto the Broadwater now. Probably stop at wave break and get the tide right to do the 3-hour trip down to the Tweed. I've got a mate down there who's building a boat, and he just wants a little bit of a hand to do the hydraulic steering on the boat, so we'll go down and give him a hand to do that, and then after that I'm making it up as it goes. So we'll just see what happens, see where we get to. A lot of changes this year. I can't tell you about them, but a lot of things going on, and we'll just see how it evolves. There's a phantom lady on the boat. This is a little dog I've got on the boat called Ted, and there's a phantom lady on the boat as well. If she just laughs again, you'll hear it. But she won't let me show you her face, so who is it? Well, I'm just checking a couple of apps on my phone to make sure we're right to leave and head down to the Tweed today. Tweed Bar's a little bit dangerous, so you want to do it in good weather. A couple of apps I use are Windy. It's a good animated app for giving you wind direction and strength and swell height and wave height. So that's a good one. And the other app is of course Bomb Weather. Bomb Weather gives you some good information and info on thunderstorms and things like that. And of course the other one is Tides. I use one called Tides Near Me, and that's going to give me the time and height of the tides on the Tweed Bar. So all apps I've got on my phone. The other one I've got there is Navionics, and that is just an app that I use if my chart plotter breaks down. I've backed up my chart plotter with Navionics on my phone. So the smartphones are really helpful for passage planning and trip planning, and I use those apps all the time, so there's a few that I use. Anyway, I had a bit of a look. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good day today. I don't think we'll get much sailing in, but it's going to be a 3-hour motor cruise across to the Tweed, and we should get in there and have a pretty safe trip across and a safe trip across the bar. So we'll get ready and head off. Two bars to cross today. Firstly, out over the Southport Seaway, and then we'll make our way to the Tweed River Bar. Probably about 3 hours. we leave the Gold Coast behind and soon have the twin towns of Tweed Heads in sight. It's 2 bars this morning, safely navigated. The holidays are on and the river's pretty busy with all sorts of craft. We head upriver looking for a place to stay. This is as far as we can go up the river to Barney's Point Bridge, 11 metres clearance, and we're about 13.2, so a bit too high for the bridge, but as far as we can travel. And we've been ashore and had a bit of a look around, and there's nothing here that's really conducive to staying here, so we're probably going to have some lunch and maybe head back down river a little bit to somewhere that I know got a good type for the dinghy and a good little anchorage. So we'll see how we go. We're going to get 30 knots overnight in a day or two, so we want to be somewhere pretty secure. We're anchored in the Tweed River in behind Fingal Head, and I'm just going to try and find the best spot to leave the dinghy, because I've got to leave the dinghy each day and go and give my mate a hand. So I'm just going to try and find somewhere where we can chain it up and keep it a little bit safe. I think I found a spot. We might have to move a bit further down the river in the morning and get set up down there, and I think it'll all be good. But yeah, it'll be pretty pleasant in here. Lots of nice sandy beaches, some good walks, and the She Oak Shack, the cafe on the corner, which is a good one. So we'll have a bit of fun here. in the car. Pete's lent me his car to get from the boat to Mooloolaba, and I'm heading to the factory where he's building his boat, and I'll probably do this nearly every day for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Be interesting working again. Working on a boat, it's not really a job, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, just something a bit different for a couple of weeks, maybe a bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, we want to do that.
And then we'll pull it through. It's going to be easier.
Yeah. Well, it's always fun working in engine rooms. Gotta love it. Be a nice boat when it's finished, but a little bit more work to do on it yet. See, the really good thing about catamarans is this is the way you can set your tables up.
I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it. Fair on the paint.
So this is the project. Giving Pete a bit of a hand to finish this job off. Corian or something.
Yeah, already got it.
Yeah. You're going to cut it out.
Eh?
You've got to cut it out. Well, it's a little bit tiring doing a bit of work, but not too bad. We're only having short days, and I'm sure Pete appreciates a bit of a hand I'm giving him. I'm quite enjoying it actually. A bit dusty and dirty, but you sort of get used to that. But anyway, our anchorage in the Tweed here is really good. I've got good access to the shore, and it just makes it that much easier. So it's all good, and yeah, I guess what you guys have got to work out is who is the mystery lady. It'll probably all be revealed in future videos. But anyway, we're having a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe and ring the bell. I really love this lifestyle, and I hope my videos encourage people to maybe change their lifestyle and get out on the water. And if you've got anything to say, please drop us a comment. Good or bad, I'll listen to everything you say and try to get back to you. Cheers everyone.